Hey, I'm Emily Michelle Mansour, and I'm just gonna draw some of my life. I'm a really, really bad drawer, so I apologize. So it all started in 1997 when I was born in Austin, Texas. Yep, there's me and my mom. As a baby, I was always pretty quiet. I didn't cry that often, and the first night I was alive, I actually slept through the whole night. And this really freaked out my mom. She got really scared, so she called the doctor, and she was like, "Doctor, my baby, blah, blah, blah." And he was like, "Oh, it's okay. She's just weird." So, yeah, thanks for that one, doctor. Yeah, so whenever I needed anything, I would just stare at her and blink with my big eyes, and that was kind of creepy, I guess. So I was born into a family of four kids. This is Jacob. He is the golden child. He's 2 years older. This is Jojo, and this is Stephanie, and he is 6 years older than me, and she is 12 years. She went to Georgia and lives in Atlanta. He goes to Tech, and Jacob is going to go to A&M. And I don't really remember living with Stephanie that much, but I still love her. We have a good relationship. So 2 years later was when my mom gave birth to my little sister, Lily. Yay, I was really, really excited. I loved having a little sister. I just thought it was the coolest thing in the world. My mom used to dress us up in matching dresses and bows, and we always got along and played together. And I thought she was a baby doll. I really did, and she wasn't, but we still got along. And my parents would call me the little angel, and she was a feisty little devil, but it worked out. So now on to preschool. I went to two different ones. The first one I don't really remember that much, and then I went to Good Shepherd. And obviously, since I was going to a new school, I didn't have any friends there, and so I thought I'd go up to this group of three girls who were looked pretty cool, I guess, back then. And I was like, "Hey, can we be friends?" And they were like, "Okay, yeah, I guess that's all right." Little did I know that this girl here is just really mean and one day decided that they all didn't like me anymore. And so I was like, okay. And I got really, really upset because I was always super sensitive as a little kid. So I went over to the monkey bars, just bawling my, yep, those are monkey bars. And this little girl comes up to me and she's like, hey, do you want to be friends? And I was like, yes, I do. I have no friends. So that made me happy. And this little girl, her name is Lauren, and we're actually still best friends today. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. Good heart right there. So now in elementary school, I went to Eanes Elementary, and Lauren actually was in my class, which was really cool. And I made some new friends, like one of my best friends today, whose name is Jenna, and Lauren had this friend named Carly, and their friendship made me really sad because I always thought that Lauren liked her more, and so me and Carly just hated each other. We were always fighting after Lauren. And one time Carly actually tried to poison me, and this little feud went on all through elementary school, so. Kindergarten is also the year that I started cheer. That was a big chapter in my life. Yeah, I had curly hair when I was little, just saying. That's why it's curly. So now on to third grade. This year, me and Lauren's cheer team went to Baltimore, Maryland for a world's competition, and we placed fourth, and it made us so happy, and that was just a really good moment for me. Um, Also in third grade, that was the first summer I went to Camp Longhorn, and I went with Jenna and Lauren, and I just fell in love with it. I still go every summer, and it's my little heaven on earth, as cheesy as that is. But yeah, I love it. So now on to fifth grade, me and Carly were in the same class, and we actually became best friends. And so me, her, and Lauren were like a little trio. So moving on to middle school, I went to Hill Country, and I made the basketball team, and yeah, that's a volleyball, and track, and I hated track so much. And I also made the cheer team, so go Hoosiers. I also got all A's. I was a really good student. I know that's surprising, but it's true. And also, Lauren, Carly, and I got two new really good best friends, and we became known as the BF5 for reasons I don't know, but it's okay. We didn't really care. We just didn't care. And yeah, 6th grade was up and down, but it was mostly pretty good. And in 7th grade, we got my dog Luke, who might as well be known as Marley, because if you've ever seen Marley and me, it's the exact same. Moving on to 8th grade, I didn't make the volleyball team, and that just crushed me for some reason. I don't know why. It just really, really made me upset. And it was probably just my natural sensitivity getting to me, but I felt like my friend group was just kind of leaving me out all the time, and yeah, I was really sad, sensitively. And girls in that group started becoming friends with other girls who I didn't really know and like that much. And I became friends and with other people. Lauren came with me, and we all became one big group, but it just wasn't the same. So yeah, that summer when me and Lauren were at camp with another girl in our group, our other two friends just decided to ditch us completely, and we were all really sad. And this girl ended up going with them, so it's just me and Lauren alone, which really sucked. That was not fun. So freshman year, blah, hated freshman year. It was just not a good time for me. I was failing like all my classes. I started getting really bad grades. But there were some good times because I became best friends with the people I'm best friends with today, which is really good because obviously we're best friends. Okay, yeah. I also made the cheer team, which was really good. So, but most of the time it was just not fun, not a good year. So sophomore year, it was a little better, but the beginning was still pretty bad. I got bad grades, and yeah, I was just all really just not fun, not a fun time. But the second semester of sophomore year was a lot better. My grades started picking up, and just a really big achievement for me was when our Westlake cheer team went to Florida for nationals, and we got first place, and we just worked so hard, and it was a really good accomplishment. So yeah, here's me now. I'm really excited for summer. Oh my gosh, summer, yeah, and college and the future, but those scare me, so mainly just summer. But I'm also really sad because I'm leaving this class, and I don't know, I had a really fun time in this class, um, even though our relationship is a little dysfunctional. Like, yeah, here's a 70 on your paper. Oh, that's good. Yeah, thanks. Um, but yeah, anyway, I had a really good time in this class. I really enjoyed it. And yeah, that's just some of my life. Barely any of it, but that's a little bit of it for you. I hope it's good enough to do good on this project. Alright, bye, Camp Dog.